Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Tom and Gila here on behalf of the Video Club of Laguna Woods. Well, welcome. How are you guys? I just saw you not too long ago, but here you are back again.
Yes.
I think you just are starting to like the TV thing, huh?
People are going to get tired of seeing it.
Nah. All right, so you guys have a dramatic short film that is going to be airing. You're having a premiere, but before we get to all of those little details, talk to me a little bit about the film itself, what was involved, and how it came about. Whoever would like to start.
Okay. We had a little film class. Actually, just 4 years ago, they started doing, the Video Club started doing short films.
Okay.
And the first one, actually I had written. The second one was written by another member of the club. And for the third one, we had a little class in film writing.
Okay.
And we chose one of the films for the third one. And from the same class, we chose one of those writers. So that's how we got to do this one.
Okay.
So, and it's called Bowling Ball Debacle.
Okay, perfect. Now,
It's kind of a comedy with a good moral.
Yes.
okay, well, so, you directed it, right?
Yes.
And then you produced.
That's right.
So what were your responsibilities?
My job was to make sure that the actors knew where to be on the set and when to be there.
Right.
And I worked with them on their characters, their relationships.
Okay.
We had very professional actors doing it, so I didn't have to make sure they knew their lines. They learned their lines.
Yeah, good.
But otherwise, they just, followed my direction and.
Oh, good. So you kind of like show up. I mean, you're involved, of course, with all the aspects of it. But when you're a director, everything else is already in place, and that's your job, right? As
Everything
a
else
producer,
is
to
my
make
job.
sure everything, like location,
Yeah.
what kind of angles you're going to do, that kind of stuff. I mean, this is up to you, which is a big job.
Well, it is. The job of the producer really starts with selecting the director and the key actors usually, and the script, most
Right.
important, and to find a suitable script, something that we can produce with the resources and the talent that we have,
Right.
is a job, and we hit upon the idea 4 years ago of having a script writing contest, and we choose not necessarily the best script, but the best one that could be produced with our resources, abilities,
Sure.
et cetera. So
Right.
we have to find locations. We have to find a caterer and a thousand other details.
Yeah.
To make it happen and facilitate it so the director can direct it. We can get it shot.
One thing I don't think people understand is when you make a film, it's what, 24 minutes, right?
This one is.
How much shooting and days and hours do you technically have to do to come up with a 24-minute film?
Well, it varies a lot. In this case, the actors, for the most part, knew their lines,
Right.
And we didn't have to repeat the scenes over and over and over again. Sometimes, as you've seen, take 50,
Yeah.
take 51.
Yeah, you had a couple of one-take wonders, did you?
And we actually did. When we finished shooting, I was surprised to hear that people expected it to go at least another week. We did it in 4 days.
4 days?
And
was that all-day shooting or no?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a budget that you work with? I mean, I guess this is all pretty
we
much
have
free, but
yeah, we we find enough money to buy food to feed the crew because they get cranky if they don't eat.
Well, of course, that's called craft services in the business, right?
Craft
That's pretty
services.
much it.
Yeah,
We don't
okay.
pay for anything else.
But see, and everybody else is volunteering because most of them are from the video club, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. Okay, do you, now you mentioned you used actors, professional actors, so do you sometimes go to our acting clubs like Theater Guild and Old Pros?
We hold an audition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's mostly from the two clubs. This year, we actually chose as our lead the same person who wrote the script.
Oh, gotcha.
And she's no longer, that's Jeannie Sanner.
Okay.
And Jeannie no longer lives in the village.
Oh, okay.
But she still feels like she's part of
Of
us.
course. Well, you know, it's hard to
And
move.
then because we needed young people, we did go outside of the village to get
Okay.
a couple, at least one young person.
Okay. Well, you know, it takes all kinds to make these types of films. So let's talk a little bit about the film itself. And you already mentioned the name and the title, The Bowling Ball Debacle. Tell me a little bit about what it is about.
Okay, well, it's about a recently widowed woman whose daughter, she's having problems with her relationship with her daughter because she decided to have her husband cremated.
Okay.
And so this woman's sister and the sister's son work to bring the two together. And it's bowling ball debacle because her husband and daughter used to go bowling together all the time.
Okay.
And this poor woman, when she finds her husband's bowling ball, gets her fingers stuck in the ball and cannot get them out.
Oh boy, don't you always worry about that when you'd go bowling? That's one of those things. All right, perfect. And it's open to anyone who would like to attend.
Yes.
That is a resident, and they can bring a guest, correct?
Anybody who can get in through gate 12.
Okay, now tell me what's going on with Gate 12.
Say again?
But
Tell me about what's happening at Gate 12. You have to show
Well,
your ID.
Yes, you have to show your ID. That's
Okay.
relatively new.
Okay.
So any resident with a resident ID can get in and can bring guests in. But if you want to come and you're not a resident, of course you probably wouldn't be seeing this, but if you let us know, we can leave your name at the gate. So you
Oh,
can
okay,
get in.
great. But if somebody is a resident, they can bring a guest.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
As many as they want.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you both so much for the information. I really
So,
appreciate it.
We want to mention that's tonight starting at 6:30.
Yep.
And it's in the lab, and which is just to the right
Okay.
of Clubhouse 2.
Okay.
So-
Perfect. All right. Thank you again. All right. And if you want more information about anything that the Video Club is doing, you can always go to their website, which is videocluboflagunawoods.com, or you can give them a call at the Video Lab at 949-470-0965. We'll be right back.